Man, this year was so much fun, but it definitely came with some challenges. Thank goodness for 2K.
That's right. In fact, it's been an honor for us to share our time and our episodes with you, the fans, the community. And the big news is NBA 2K TV is returning for Season 7.
Yes, we're coming your way on September 4th. All new episodes of NBA 2K TV.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Clippers. And it's the Warriors to start out. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Green is out there with Bogut. Then it's Thompson, and there's Iguodala. And it's Curry in at the point guard. Goes back up. And Bogut finishes inside.
Listen, this guy's always been a solid offensive rebounder, right? Andrew Bogut, you've got to account for his anticipation and size.
Now here's Brand. Maggette outside. Ball outside. 6 to shoot. Makes it off the glass.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Thompson passes to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Bogut dishes to Curry. Right at the free throw line. Nice jump shot. Good.
Well, this is why so much defensive attention is directed at Steph Curry, but he's still clever at finding the holes he needs to create opportunities.
Now here is Brand. Dishes it to Maggette. Off target from outside. Curry looking it over. Passes it to Green. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. He admitted that stealing a game on the road was a big deal for them. He knows that their opponent has the talent to take it right back. So he told his players, expect a battle. You're going to have to fight for every 50-50 ball. Guys, if we take care of home court, this series is ours. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Gordon, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Maggette with it. And inside. Headed by Green. Here's Maggette. Great D that time from Iguodala.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Thompson with the bucket.
Klay Thompson's simply one of the best to do it in the NBA right now when it's a catch-and-shoot situation.
Here's Paul. After the made shot from Klay Thompson. Pass to Maggette. From downtown. Here's Brand. Curry with the defensive effort. And they pick up 2.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles. They get it back. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw block for Elton Brand. And Los Angeles with some changes. Griffin's checked in for McAdoo. Harper comes in for Corey Maggette. And Freeze subbed in for Chris Paul. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. And so Brand nails both of them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Barnes against Gordon. Outside for Curry. And Griffin sends it back. Oh, Griffin in position. An emphatic LU jam.
Yet another way Griffin beats you. Great body control going up over the top.
Picked him clean. Here's Gordon. That one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Curry after Eric Gordon's bucket. Bogut. It's good on the putback.
Oh my goodness, you have to love the anticipation on that putback. Bogut, the consummate pro, taking advantage of the failure to block him out.
3 passes to Brand. Harper with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Back to Brand. Pass to Harper. Just 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Andrew Bogut. For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one caught. Chris Kaman checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Warriors, Jonas Jerebko's checked in for Bogut. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And Harper drops them both. Warriors trail by 4. 1:30 left to play here in the first. And the turnover again by Golden State. And the Clippers making a switch here. Maggotti's checked in. And so here are the Clippers. Here's Free. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Golden State. 4-point game. Livingston dishes to Jerebko. And the foul called on Corey Maggetti. That's his first foul. .12 left to play in the first quarter. Harper against Barbosa. Shoots over Harper. No good off the front iron.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Griffin kicks to Harper. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kamen. Rebounded by Jerebko. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Barbosa passes to Livingston. 29 seconds left in the first. On the wing, Green. And again, no good by Golden State.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And the basket by 3.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
Oh, Barbosa from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We come back right after this. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Here's Free. They lead by 6, their biggest margin, setting the floor for the Warriors. Livingston is out there with Barbosa. Then there's Jonas Jerebko. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 spot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Harrison Barnes picks one up. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Griffin.
And there are only a handful of players who can create excitement just by being on the floor, and Griffin is one of them.
And so he makes both from the line. Warriors trail by 8. Iguodala outside. The pass to Barnes. Shoots the 3. Cracks in the tray. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
Here's Harper. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's Livingston. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Griffin passes to McGinn. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. For the Clippers, McAdoo comes in for Blake Griffin. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Harper. Clippers leading by 7. Ball surveying the floor. Here's Free. Back to Maggette. Clock at 4. Ball for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Iguodala dishes to Barbosa. Passes to Livingston. Back to Barbosa. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Ball right side. Pass to Free. McAdoo inside. Covered by Barbosa. Nice shot by McAdoo.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Livingston passes to Barnes. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Pass to Barbosa. Latrey. Rebounded by McAdoo. Clippers leading by 9. He dishes it to Paul. Over Barbosa. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Kicks it to Livingston. Barnes right side. Golden State needs to get off a shot, and it gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Clippers. The Warriors shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And the first one down for the Clippers. Elton Brand's checked in for Kane. And Gordon subbed in for Corey Maggette. And then for Golden State, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And Barbosa drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Free. And there's the pass to Brand. Paul with the ball. Barbosa picks him up. Here's Free. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Curry. Here's Jerebko. And it's sent back by McAdoo. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Draymond Green, who's checked in for Jonas Jerebko. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clippers leading by 7. Inside.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Warriors trail by 9. Curry passes to Bogut. Now here is Barbosa. 13 feet away. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And it's Paul with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. With the teardrop. And it's Green missing. And the Clippers have possession. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Gordon the pass to McAdoo. Paul for 3, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And Paul has a beautiful stroke from deep. A gifted shooter who drains perimeter shots with consistency.
Passes it to Thompson over Gordon. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Klay Thompson.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the Clippers call time here in addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Harper comes in for free. We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Pass to McAdoo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Andrew Bogut.
And it has to be said, McAdoo, one of the best shooting bigs ever. Shooting better than 50% from the field for entire seasons is routine for him.
Shooting two.
The first one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And so he hits both. Warriors trail by 12. Curry with it. It's hauled in by the Clippers. McAdoo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Oh, Griffin in position, hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here is Barbosa, and the wide-open shot from Green. Here's Bogut, looking to end the run. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He kicks it to Paul. Another shot. Nice shot by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass to Barbosa, beyond the arc. A second chance effort, and so it's Los Angeles, taking a 19-point lead into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action after this word.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round 1 matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Well, for the Clippers, they are jumping at the opportunity to go up 2-1. If they continue on the same path they were on in the first half, that will put them in firm control of this series. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game, and that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. McGinty out there with Elton Brand, and it's Chris Paul. Then there's Gordon, and it's McAdoo in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Paul passes to McAdoo, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, that's like clockwork. Paul's so good at reading the defense off that pick and roll. Great timing on the dish.
Thompson with it, picked up by McGinty. Bogut the pass to Curry. Back to Bogut, 6 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this is a guy who's improved his shooting over the years, but not from the free throw line. It's been a struggle for Andrew Bogut.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ayos na, Margie.
And he knocks down the first one.
Lapag mo na lang ang bahay mo.
And Bogut drops them both. And it's Paul with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. The pass to Gordon. There's the triple. Here's McAdoo, and Thompson sends it back.
We know that Thompson is an excellent defender. He does such a good job timing shots for those rejections.
Tries from 16. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McAdoo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. No good from McGinty.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And here's Iguodala outside.
Margie, pakibaba na lang po yung bahay niyo.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Three-pointer on the way. No good from Brand.
Oh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
It's Curry outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Kevin, I don't know that there's another guy in the league that would even think about it from that distance. It's uncanny how comfortable he is from that kind of range. Steph Curry doing work.
Paul with the buckets.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Warriors trail by 18. Timeout called the Warriors.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And Los Angeles is in danger. Heyman comes in for McAdoo, and Free subbed in for Chris Paul. Then for the Warriors, Jonas Jerebko's checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Now, here's Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Jerebko dishes to Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
That's elite length and explosiveness. Harrison Barnes attacks the rim, leaves no doubt.
Pass to Free. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the 3-ball. Free's got his second basket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Warriors trail by 19. On the wing, Thompson. No good on the 3. Here's Free. 5 points in the game. Pass to Key. kicks to Kamen. That one, no good. Good D by Barnes. Iguodala, no good. Clippers leading by 19 points. Here's World B free. Oh, that's blocked. Iguodala against Maggette. It's tipped. Now here's Livingston. D right on him. Thompson outside from the arc. And Maggette pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the basket is good. Brand's got 6 points.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Maggette outside. 1:30 left in the third. It's to Brand. 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. Here's Kamen. It's deflected. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brand against Thompson. Back to Livingston. Over 3. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Gordon, the pass to Maggette. And the layup's good off the glass. Maggette's got his first 2 points. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Livingston. Free, defending. Livingston, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 23. Outside Gordon. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for the Clippers. Griffin's checked in for Brand. And it's Harper in for Eric Gordon. Leandro Barbosa is checked in for the Warriors. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. Maggette against Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Griffin. Kamen kicks to Griffin. Back to Kamen. Out to Maggette. Launches it. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. But we got to get solid defensively.
Well, clearly, Greg is not happy with his team's aggressiveness on the defense. Clearly, Steve calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They're going to need to if they want to win this one.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Catering. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Caspi. Clark is out there with Livingston. Then there's Anderson Varejao. And it's Barbosa in at the 3. And here is Los Angeles now after the Warriors pick up 3. Here's Nixon, covered by Barbosa. And it's Nixon missing. And it's Livingston with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, it's the size that Livingston presents at the point guard spot that's so unique. This guy is terrific, finding the open man.
Outside Harper. The pass to Griffin. Over Caspi. Second shot opportunity. Kept alive. Passes it to Nixon. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Out to the right wing. Outside Harper. And another shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Timeout called the Warriors. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Curry is inside, defended by Paul. Curry against Paul. 5 on the clock. Bogut high post. From deep three-point range, Barnes can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And Griffin slams it in.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Paul against Curry. Barnes outside. Cans it from downtown.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
Now Harper. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Paul. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game, doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
Gordon's checked in for Harper. Curry against Paul. Pass to Thompson. The three. Another three for Golden State.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Green against Paul. To the left side wing. Poked away. It's stolen by Green. And here is Curry. Barnes outside. The dish to Thompson. From deep, Green. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. Elton Brand stepped in for Los Angeles. Warriors trail by 19. Now here's Curry. Pass to Bogut. Over McAdoo. And it's sent back by McAdoo. Paul with the ball. And he makes that one. And the Clippers lead by 21.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against Lynn.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Timeout called the Warriors.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Of our Jordan player of the game, Bob McAdoo.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
With a chance to take command in this series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs. Jerebko dishes to Livingston. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. Clock at 6. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clippers leading by 21. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Manning can't get it to go. Now the pass to Livingston. Here's Clark. Kicks it to Caspian. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked. Here's Nixon. Outside Harper. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Here's Clark. Dishes to Jerebko. Here's Clark. From deep. And the Warriors miss again.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Nixon. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
The NBA 2K21 demo is out now, and in this episode, we're jumping right in. Plus, we look back at our best 2K TV moments of 2K20. And first looks at what's coming up in my team for 2K21. Welcome a special edition of 2K TV.
The wait is almost over. We are just days away from 2K Day and the launch of NBA 2K.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the New York Knicks. And it's Chicago to start out. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Dennis Rodman is out there with Pippen, and it's Rose, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Gilmore in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Pippen. The rebound by Ewing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Anthony, and he uses the glass on the layup. Anthony's got his team on the board to start the game for New York.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the three spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Anthony against Pippen. And Ewing with the block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Pippen, that's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but essential.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Ewing. A shot off that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Pippen with it. Over to Busher. Offensive rebound, Gilmore, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
Rose against Frazier. Shot from 12. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside Jordan. No good on that one. Out left to the wing. Here's Guerin. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's Jordan. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Frazier, the pass to DeBusschere. Now here's Ewing. He's covered closely. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Outside Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. They grab their own miss. Tries again. And it's good on the way-in. Jordan's got his second basket.
Love how Jordan uses his jumping ability on the offensive boards. I mean, this guy just does not give up.
Here's Frazier. Ewing trying to get open. A nice shot by Frazier.
Beautiful pick by Anthony.
Here's Jordan. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Rose. Nice D from Frazier.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And the shot is good. Frazier's got his second bucket of the night.
And you know, Kevin, what you like about Walt putting the ball on the floor completely under control, even when he's in attack mode.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. up going with the new group. So for the Bulls. Armstrong against Monroe. Here is Armstrong. Lets a floater go.
Tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
Here's Love. And here is Monroe. Here's King. And Butler sends it back.
No denying it. Butler, a superb defender. Really does a nice job using his length to turn shots away.
Now here's King. Shot clock at 5. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Ring shot on the way. Sloan's shot is off.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Monroe. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 1:16 left in the first quarter. The Bulls keep it alive. Basket counts.
Good looking shot there from Butler, showing off the nice touch.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's Houston. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Houston is a phenomenal go-to scorer. He's got a smooth stroke and a nice clip from any spot on the floor.
Richardson, he's checked in for Monroe. Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. And he makes both free throws.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Armstrong passes to Butler. Shoots over King. Houston pulls it in.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Chicago leading. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. That one good for 2. Butler's got his second bucket.
Jimmy Butler showing us some nice moves and strong handles, too.
Richardson against Armstrong. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to King. Jacks up a 3. No good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Knicks trail by 3. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got B.J. Armstrong. Dang out there with Grant. Then there's Noah. And it's Butler in at the 2 spot. Dang dishes to Butler. And that one's on target from the wing. Butler's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
And that's what I like to see from Butler, going right up with it. No hesitation at all. Ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Starks outside. Stolen by Grant. Now Armstrong. No points in the game yet for him. And the pass to Butler. Top of the key, Noah. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dang. Here's Grant. Noah, the tip in on the offensive rebound. And now a 7-point Chicago lead.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Butler feeling out of it. Pass to Armstrong. Again, Chicago.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Pass to Porzingis. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Barnett. Connects from 3-point range. Barnett's got 5 points in the quarter.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Gilmore. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Gilmore's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc is the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
Here's Anthony. That one doesn't go. Rodman with the defensive effort. To the inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Patrick Ewing.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the evening. He misses the free throw. DeBusschere, who's checked in for New York. And he's good on the second. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Frazier the pass to Ewing. And here is Anthony. Passes it to Frazier. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3. Jordan with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Jordan. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Bulls moving the ball around. High, arcing shot, and Ewing with the block.
Great at knowing when to time and go up for the rejection. Ewing, a superb defender.
Left side, Rose. Outside, Rodman. Back to Rose. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Kings checked in for DeBusschere, and Monroe subbed in for Frazier. Here's Sloan, still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's the pass to Rose. There's the three. Sloan shot is off. New York trailing. Here's King. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Love. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's Guerin. 58 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Over Love. And again, it's New York.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And the Knicks making a change here. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. Rose against Monroe. Outside Pippen. It's to Sloan. He kicks it to Love. Anthony with the block. They get it back. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Sloan. Rose against Monroe. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Over Rose. Monroe, no good. Outside Pippen. With 2 seconds left, and he comes up with the deuce. Pippen's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Chicago. They lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Looking at the Bulls, they'll be extremely motivated to come out in the second half and try to secure control. Because it's no secret to anyone that the difference between a 3-1 lead in a series as opposed to being tied 2-2 is massive. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
So far, I love their commitment on the glass. Even when they were playing well, their rebounding remained a priority. And so far, the other side hasn't matched their effort.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
So it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Now here's Frazier. They've got Ewing. DeBusschere is out there with Anthony. Then there's Frazier. And it's Guerin in at shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. Here's Frazier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Frazier's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for New York. Rose scanning the floor. Here's Jordan. Rodman trying to break free. Again, Chicago.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
There's the feed to Carmelo. Pippen with the steal. One-on-one here. And Pippen slams it in.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Frazier. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stolen by DeBusschere. Kicks it to Frazier. Over Rose. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Rose. 8 points for Michael Jordan.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Frazier against Rose. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Chicago calls timeout. Chicago leading. It's Jordan on the wing. It's deflected.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Starks against Jordan. Now, here is Starks. He started closer. Richardson, no luck. And so, here is Chicago. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. On the wing, Dang. Covered by Starks. Lock at 6. Shot from the wing. Off the left rim and out. A tight game here in New York. Here's Porzingis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Dang looking it over. Pass to Armstrong. Back to Dang. And the shot goes in. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
Rodman against Barnett. Good work defensively by Rodman.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
New York with the ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Barnett, no good. The Bulls leading by 5. And Dang, here we go. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Joakim Noah is checked in for the Bulls. Butler comes in for Michael Jordan. from the inbound, and it's Butler laying it in. Butler's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Passes it to Starks. New York moving the ball around. King outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Starks. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Monroe. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Noah's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Armstrong against Starks. Armstrong with it. The pass to Grant. Over Starks. Grant. That's good. And now it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to King. Now, here is Reed. Good. Nice job down low. He's got his first points in this one.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Butler against Starks. Fades. No good off the back of the rim.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
King's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on.
Shot's good from Butler.
What a nice touch on the floater. Butler has perfected that shot, has it down to a science.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Starks against Butler. And here's Starks. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Some solid defense from Grant. Now Armstrong. It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. They've got Pippen, and it's Rose in at the guard position. Tries from the block, and Love finishes off inside.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
And so it's New York with it, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And it's Rose penetrating, lays it up and banks it in.
Coaching staff has to be pleased seeing this from Rose, proving he can break down the defense in these sets. Nice.
And it's Frazier with the ball for New York. It's a 13-point game. Now here's Ewing, guarded closely, connects on the 17-footer.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Here's Rose. Patrick Ewing picking up that last basket. Here's Pippen, and he gets the bucket. Pippen's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Ewing. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The epitome of a fantastic center. A big, strong body who wreaks havoc on both ends.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And he makes the first. The Knicks making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Rose. It's rebounded by New York.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really tough.
And that one's good, Guerin. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the left wing. Here's Rose. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Frazier. The Knicks trail by 9. On defense, Chicago. Anthony kicks to Frazier. New York moving the ball around. To Guerin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Frazier from deep three-point range.
Love the intensity on defense there. Rose enjoys getting after it and making a difference at that end of the floor.
Pippen for 3. It's rebounded by DeBusschere. Now the Knicks with it. They trail by 9 points. Frazier dishes to DeBusschere. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
And guys, it's really amazing the effect DeBusschere has on this team, especially on the defensive end. He's smart, he's cagey, and incredibly tough.
And the first one at the line is good. DeBusschere hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Now, here's Rose. The shot comes out, and New York will come the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan player of the game, Scottie Pippen.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the New York head coach talking to his team. He said if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
The Bulls leading by 7. Outside Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by DeBusschere. DeBusschere's got 4 rebounds now tonight, down low. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Frazier.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Rose against Frazier. It's stolen by Frazier. And a fast break now for New York. Tries it from 19. Offensive rebound, and there it is for him.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
And Greg, I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Rose, Rodman trying to break free. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for Rose.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injury, showing no fear.
Shot's good by Anthony.
And I love seeing Anthony come up with big plays in these moments because his team is dependent on him to score, especially when the game is tight.
Now here's Rose. 1:06 left in the fourth. The teardrop falls in. And the Bulls lead by 7.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah, you know, we know this about Frazier. Tremendously creative, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
Now here's Rose. He kicks it to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Here's the floater. And that's going to be a travel. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Frazier the pass to Carmelo. Releases from 15. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Now, here's Rose. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On deep. Not going to go that time.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check with maybe a step out of his range.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open 3 in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that will save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that 3-point line. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Yeah, and Gilmore's presence alone is enough to have an impact at the defensive end. Just knowing he's in the neighborhood bothers opposing shooters.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat grab.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for...